Want to do a bit of an exercise?
Sure.
Okay, and then, if you don't like it, just tell me. When was the last, this is something I do in my groups or when I speak or so on, when I teach. So I ask people to tell me some recent episode when they're upset with somebody with their lives. And something that they're open to sharing. So it doesn't have to be anything sordid or something, but just something, whether it's your spouse, partner, the bus driver, I don't care who.
Sure.
A friend.
Okay.
So are you willing to go there?
Anything.
Okay.
I can share anything?
Just where you were upset with somebody.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so what happened?
Describe it?
What happened, yeah.
All right. There were a number of issues in my home, broken aspects of the home, things that were falling apart or needed to be fixed. Physically.
Okay, yeah.
Right. And I had hired someone to do these things while I was gone.
Okay.
And I came back and none of them were fixed.
Okay. And your emotional reaction was?
Anger.
Rage. Anger, okay. Anything else besides anger?
I think they're close cousins. Frustration.
Frustration is anger, yeah.
Yeah. I was disappointed.
Disappointed is sadness.
Yeah, it's a different feeling. So I was disappointed in myself also because I started to look at how maybe...
Well, disappointed is not so much an emotion as a state of mind. I'm asking what the emotions were. What's inside disappointment? Something didn't happen, I wanted it to happen. How do I feel? Isn't there sadness there?
Sure. Yeah, there's sadness.
I'm not talking into it, I'm just asking.
Well, I suppose I might be confusing state of mind and states of mind and emotions.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to
delineate. Yeah, so I'm looking at the raw emotion.
Yeah, sadness.
So there's anger and sadness. Those are the emotions.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to ask you a silly question. What were you sad and angry about?
Well, I suppose the answer, which is not the right answer I'm expecting, was I was angry that someone had made commitments to me and not fulfilled those commitments.
Okay, well, that's what happened. They had made the commitment and fulfilled them, but that doesn't tell me what you were sad or angry about. What does that mean that they didn't fulfill their commitments?
Meant that they didn't care about me. They didn't they didn't respect me.
So they didn't care about you and didn't respect you. What kind of person doesn't get cared or respected?
I might need a lifeline here. I don't know. Someone who doesn't deserve to be cared for or respected.
Exactly. Somebody unworthy, right?
Sure.
Of respect and care.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, if there are other people here, which there usually are when I do this exercise, I would ask them, okay, we just listened to Tim tell us about this experience. Are there other reasons why this other person might not have done the work that has nothing to do with him or her not caring about him or not respecting him? So what other reasons might there be?
1,000,001.
Name one.
Yeah, he could be in the hospital.
He could be in the hospital.
What else? Partner cared one could have been in a car accident.
Exactly.
He had a flight delay and got caught on Puerto Rico during a hurricane.
He's got ADHD.
Yeah.
He can't follow through. He's under stress and he couldn't.
Right.
Now
the email that I was supposed to send is sitting in drafts, and I thought I had sent it, but in fact, he never received it. I mean.
Okay, and any number of possibilities.
Yeah.
Now, of all the possibilities that you've just outlined, including that they don't care about you or respect you, which is the worst one?
The one I immediately defaulted to.
Right.
So the worst. If the guy's dead, then it's bad.
But internally.
Yeah, internally, the worst assumption is the one that I immediately made.
Exactly. So let's notice something. I should say we, because we're all like this, we don't respond to what happens. Mm-hmm. We respond to our perception of what happens.
Right.
Okay? That's what the Buddha said. It's with our minds we create the world. So that if you'd found out he had ADHD or he was stressed, or you might have been sad for him, but you would not have been angry and you would not have been sad. Okay? You might have, So, first of all, we don't respond to what happens. We respond to our perception of what happens, to our interpretation of what happens. Number one. Number two, of all the possible interpretations, we choose the worst one.
Yeah.
number two. Thirdly, what I just said isn't true. We didn't choose it. It's not like you went through all these possibilities and you said...
It wasn't multiple choice and I chose option D.
Oh, no, he doesn't care about me. He doesn't respect me. You didn't do that. Your brain jumped there automatically, right? Mm-hmm. The question is why?
Yeah.
Now, here's the learning. First time in your life that you felt hurt and angry that when you perceived somebody didn't care about you or didn't respect you? Or has it happened before?
This is where the exercise might go sideways. I'm going to hit pause on that. I think that's probably for more of a conversation over wine.
But you'd probably agree it's not the first time.
It's not the first time.
Very good. And most people I talk to, it goes back way back.
Yeah, this goes way back.
Into childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And that's what trauma is. We don't respond to the present moment. We respond to the past. Now, but along the lines of our discussion, it's a beautiful learning opportunity. Now you get to know. Now, what if you assumed for a moment that you're the most lovable, most worthy of care, most worthy of respect person in the history of the universe? And this guy doesn't do your home. What's your response?
Any number of the other options which does not trigger an intense negative emotional state.
Yeah.
None of those other options would trigger that.
So something in you, I would argue, still believes that you're not worthy of care and respect. Mm-hmm. And that's what gets triggered. So who's the one that doesn't care about you and who's the one that doesn't think you're worthy of respect?
No, it'd be me.
It'd be you.
Yeah.
No, that's a learning.
No, it is.
And this is exactly what you're talking about. You're saying how these difficult things, how these problems are always teaching opportunities. And that's the beauty of healing, is that when you reframe things and you actually see the source within ourselves, all of a sudden, that's liberating. Because guess what? If you're feeling that way because this guy did this or didn't do that, that makes you a victim.
Yeah.
But if you see that you're the source, now you're powerful.